blowout, but even just the caliber we saw from Fnatic on map 1 has me worried. However, this is the best opportunity for PRX, right? This is the map they chose. This is meant to be the one that they feel safest coming into.
Quirky comp as well. Fnatic aren't necessarily going to be
Sure.
well-versed in dealing with these sorts of things. So, again, actually, we're testing the preparation factor. And something to know for the second half, I'm actually a little surprised to see Fnatic stick to the Cypher pick here, looking to still execute the same game plan as previously. But hold that thought for a moment. PRX take a lot of space away from Fnatic here, force them to a rotation towards Fountain. Say whether or not actually Forsaken was going to hold an active angle here, because there's a big gap between him and Jing right now.
If they get the timing right, Forsaken can say nothing about this. They've kind of herded them into the site that really Fnatic seem pretty comfortable with here. Yeah, so Plant should be coming in the next couple of seconds. Durka is joined by one of those got Chronicle by his side. Forsaken flies in, great trade as well for Jing, but again, it's a brawl, right? So it's just who comes out on top in the trades, and it's Fnatic. Boaster puts his body on the line, and the Plant gets held off for a second. They had to back up that fight.
Alpha has to find something from Long here. Boaster and Leo isolated right now, separated, but Boaster's still nice and healthy. Divine Mind Freak untouched as of yet.
This is tense. It does have to be kind of in the hands of Boaster a little bit here.
Yeah, now it does, yeah. It's going to swap out to the Ghost, so an opportunity to potentially find a pick here, but Alpha creeping back into hookah. Yeah.
I like that from Alpha. But Device, oh, just missed that window. Did he catch enough of a glimpse, or maybe consider it? Flash there for Leo. Good flash. Boaster can't quite close the kill until then. Good trade. Better follow-up. Mind Freak making it all possible now in the 1v1. 6 seconds, Alpha! Come on, give him a chance.
What a way to start things off. You can see the reposition from how Device playing that, from how Mind Freak is playing it. They had no idea where Alpha had slipped through to. Expecting a flank through from Spawn.
Last player standing. One
Heartbreaking as well, because Mind Freak's in a committed position here. Alpha 33 though. Crucial headshot to hit.
Squeaky bum time on
Yes,
that.
yeah. Yeah, because he's got to make the drop out. He has to reveal his position as well.
Uncomfy by all accounts, but what an aggressive start from PRX as well, flooding through over towards A. That was audacious from them. Fnatic now will have to maybe keep that in mind, right? So, okay, we've got to temper ourselves a little bit, sitting super deep here. Boaster all the way back by Xiao, just in case you got them sat very, very patiently.
It's a Forsaken wall, if ever I've seen one, by the way.
It's curious. How does it make you feel?
Just throw it out.
It's like a Rorschach test. Just what do you see? What I see, though, is a stack, Mike. We've got 4 players here. How far does Fnatic get before they maybe identify this?
I think actually plenty of utility to work with here. Fnatic very cautious on approach here with Divide. Spotted. To peel away from this though. I think now Fnatic should figure out that there's plenty of bodies here.
Yep. Scramble time. Fnatic stand and fight. They've got rifles. They haven't got too much to be worried about here. Dealt with the brunt of it. Divide, what's he got? Oh, only a classic. I was maybe hoping it was maybe a frenzy or
yeah, he was
or
noted,
something.
but didn't actually swing when all that pressure comes through from the other PRX players.
30 seconds left.
Scurried away. Okay, Mind Freak though. Oh.
That was an 8 in your face.
Oh. Is there any chance? Oh, and he's seen him as well. Nice shot from Mind Freak, but yeah, position noted. 3 still standing. Should be able to get the rifle in the hands of Alpha potentially, just in case. Yeah, that's a Bulldog. Is there another Vandal? Did that already get collected potentially? I mean, a little bit dangerous. Stack worked out, I guess. If you're PRX in that regard, you're happy enough. You got, to draw some blood there. But the buyback in this bonus isn't going to be particularly weak from Fnatic, regardless. This is still fine.
No. Let's see if Leo's just going to play this through. Maybe stack up with somebody and hope for an upgrade at some point in the round. Actually, now going to get rifles across the board here, so it's only Boaster's Bulldog. I guess the chink in the armor here of the inventory for Fnatic.
It's just the pace in which PRX are trying to take space on this map. It's done so early. I mean, you can backfill it. Yes, I guess it'll cost you some of that utility to re-clear, but at this point, first real contact is, I guess, made here. Yes, there was a little bit of a scrap towards Long, but it wasn't particularly committed behind. That's been dealt with. All this happened. Still looking the likes of Chronicle sat towards that A site. Creeping a bit closer here. They felt a lot of pressure towards B now.
And we look at the trade-off, though. It's a spy cam for the Trailblazers to come out. Both flashes used by Divide. Now got one back online, but Fnatic have burnt up so much utility from PRX, seemingly for free. So now have tons at their disposal and a huge advantage in terms of this A site here. Good molly to slow things down, though, yeah.
That's very nice. Should allow another player to get over in a rotation. That's going to be Jing, probably. Nice from Forsaken. Isolating Boast here, and that does remove the smoke, so some of that safety is going to be taken away from them.
30 seconds.
Oh, that advantage now has passed. PRX able to stall this out effectively, Lauren.
Do they take a TP? Do they just... What's the plan now from Fnatic? You've got 20 seconds, no safety. You need fight, you need something going your way, and you don't have a great deal. So they're going to send Chronicle digging deeper, and that's what you get! 13 seconds, though, and the site's not safe. The swing, he wants to try and deny that plant! He can't do it. Plant's in now. 3v3 post-plant.
Alpha, I don't think he's noted as of yet, but has to try and find something behind the smoke here. Swings onto it, finds it first. Forsaken will trade, though.
Big work from Forsaken this round. Tap on the spike as well, trying to draw out Durka, but does he respond? I think that's enough of a check now. Leo closing the gap as well. Forsaken! Oh! As soon as you think there's a little bit of hope, Durka rips it away from them. 8 HP, all he's left on, and that's enough for Fnatic to make it up to 3.
The bonus converted. May as well call it the full buy with what they brought into this.
Yeah.
Heroics from Forsaken, and beautiful stall here, but there's just a moment where Fnatic are stacked up and they're ready to go hyper-aggressive. Chronicle on the smoke finds 2.
Whoa!
And a 3-0 lead now.
Not what you wanted to see if you're a PRX fan. Trying to play this aggressive, in-your-face game style is going to get harder and harder as that score just gets further and further away from you. See if they can keep it up, though. Still got the rifle out on CGRS, but the rest left wanting. This time, not quite as proactive, not quite as in their face. You can see them already trying to clear down towards Fountain, seeing nothing. This could allow a little bit more room to have Forsaken lean back towards A.
Yeah, eyes on Jing as well. Stinger in hand, one off the showstopper. Plenty of utility to potentially find a cheeky kill off the plant, maybe, or the spike being tapped, but Chronicle just charging on through.
Yep, pain shot to follow, and bye-bye Mind Freak. This is going to be a clean take so far. There's the threat. There it goes. You saw it on the X-ray. Jing taken out in a second. The rifle now revealed as well. CGRS will note that. Seek is going to be sent.
Right there.
Let's see where these players are waiting. Forsaken now in trouble. Has to get out of there. You work off that flash? Not really. Fnatic sitting here playing this post-plant.
Yeah, Molly goes up as well. It's going to come down nice and early. I should deal with the wingman trying to find this, but actually CGRS has found a kill.
Might try a little bit more. Forsaken. Going to be noted on that. And Boaster. Comfortable. Yeah, that looked chaotic for a second, but again, you've got to keep in mind Boaster was still alive, had the ult, had the molly. Time to be purchased here. If you get a plant from this side for Fnatic, you've got a lot of kit to run through there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it might seem like an overinvestment for the orbital strike as well when the molly's already sent down, but Durka 2 off the showstopper, they have another massive ultimate. Another round shot. Beautiful shot from Chronicle. Like I said, this is potentially as well Jing actually finding the showstopper from a play like that.
Right here.
There.
Ultimates are plenty for PRX now. They're just missing the Seekers. But walking the tightrope in terms of the finances.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Did you pick a skins this tournament?
I did actually, yeah.
You did?
I wasn't going to mention.
Okay. I want to see what skins he's rocking this time. If it's just the glitch pop again, then I think he's just gone back to what he normally does. So just lying to me, but, well, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It's because we've got these... Whoa, bloody hell, Forsaken. That was a very dangerous
I think that was the step on the decay as
It
well.
must have been, because he got taken down very low.
Yeah.
Whoa. But it's the patience coming out from Fnatic now. They're having to kind of match this. Oh dear.
Just so crispy today.
Yep, he's looking good. CGRS though will get played in. Gets the hell out of there too. Doesn't want to stick around too long.
A very early reckoning.
Wait, look at this push! Jing's down there, sends it from a mile away. Chronicle's caught. This is the first big player advantage that they've had in some time. 35 seconds, Fnatic. They'll back to the wall here. Mindfreak going to be forced out of position, has to fall away. Looks like the molly went in though.
Given it's deep, it's not necessarily going to stop safe passage to site. Mindfreak has found Alpha though.
It's on Durka and Leo to try and keep this hand. First big chance for PRX. Get themselves on the board. Nothing more to be done for Durka. Looking dangerous, yes, but Leo's caught. He can't get away. PRX finally carve around into the scoreboard here. And 4-1.
Massive investment though. What, they had 4 ultimates here and 3 of them are burnt up. PRX desperate to just stop the momentum of Fnatic early on here. I was talking about questioning over-investment previously. Now Fnatic in a position where they have the pit, the showstopper, Neural Theft
seconds left.
available as well. Potentially a mid-round audible.
One enemy remaining.
Find a kill. Durka, I think just, not expecting someone to be drifting out. The pipe so deep here. Yeah, only the orbital strike available for Mindfreak. Durka straight off here with the showstopper though.
Oh!
Missed attack from the spike and the information from Alpha.
It's so good! And the pace change is nuts, just complete gear shift here. They've been respecting PRX till now. And Booster strides in, kicks down the doors, takes down Jing, takes down Mindfreak, and the site's all theirs. What is Divine meant to do? Oh, pops the Seekers, that seems...
Futile.
Yeah, okay, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Gave it a go. But let's kind of roll back to what we saw in this round. All these kind of starts, they've been respecting the aggression from PRX, right? This time, almost just...
This is beautiful though, because a couple of times, PRX are here to try and deal with this spy cam. That they come forward to shoot it, but Alpha actually gets a tag, notes a player, and Durka is in position to burst immediately. That early conditioning, PRX are desperate to take away some of the tools from Fnatic in the early round. This time, they punish them for it. They bait them in.
See, I do have to give credit in these sort of moments because, as you said, those sort of things can come out for, a timeout with the coach, but just coming up with that on the fly, again, just kind of noting it and working around it, really nice to be seeing. Now, 5-1, this puts the pressure back on PRX. Can they halt this progression from Fnatic?
Forsaken's position. Look at where Chronicles got to. I was going to say, yeah. I looked at the minimap for a second. Chronicles just walked straight up short here. Maybe trying to catch somebody off guard.
Well, the pendulum swings on the other side of the map, though. Durka. So look towards CT. There is a player in towards elbow. That's going to be Devi. Devi seems very aware of this. And now Durka's dead. There, lovely combination work there. Isolating one. It's laboured. Boaster outdoes CGRS and Leo Zed to try and follow up, but now down to the 1v3. This is a tall task for Alpha, but he's the Wonder Kid for a reason. Bring it down to the 1v1. He's got the spike, he's got a plot, and he has room.
He's got a camera as well. They can post this up and can play a very safe position now. Forsaken only just making it towards spawn.
I must wait a moment.
And he's creeping closer. Does Forsaken turn? Alpha backs away. Running around each other now, Forsaken paranoid. Just the tap on the spike and Alpha gets closer. 2 kills already, needs the third. Drawn in! Oh, the shorty! Seals it, signs it, delivers it. Fnatic move forward on 6 with a Red Bull clutch that they're gonna remember.
Absolutely beautiful stuff from Alpha. Forsaken, a moment's hesitation there not to find the first half. See Alpha actually considering that.
One enemy remaining.
That a disgusting second shot. The worst thing is Alpha's closed the gap here, gets inside the cove with a shorty.
I mean, this was one of the maps that always stood out to us with Alpha originally as well. Like rolling back.
Pretty much have free roam here.
Yes.
Across the entire map.
Yeah, I haven't seen one, like a singular look that fully deals with what Fnatic have been up to. Jing trying to get aggressive again, just doubling down on this. And while they do this, they've lost territory over towards Hookah. You're going to have Durka taking that space, and they should have the information.
Oh,
dear.
stun.
Oh dear, and Chronicles caught them on the run. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Fnatic are in full form. CGRS
Hang on. His leg's sticking out.
Oh. Well, how much can one man do? Not a great deal. Not a great deal. Empty.
Wasn't CGRS the one that actually got stunned by the Trailblazer
I think so,
as
yeah.
well? The fact he's able to get out of the orbital strike. Again, such a reactive piece here.
Beautiful.
Like I said, Fnatic aren't scared to use some of these big ultimates on the anti-ecos just to secure rounds. Shame it only got to one.
Well, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So you might as well, you know, have a bit of fun. There we are, rolling it back. And now they have to back away. Well, you pick your poison, don't you? There you go.
Alpha's here to greet the TP on the other side, actually. Got to see some pressure come through from Showers.
Oh, little wingman on the way. Bless him. Oh, all right. Oh,
Both is like, yeah, I'm trading you.
that was an impressive trade, honestly. Oh dear. Chronicle's just battered Jing, hasn't he? And now he's just walking to the side. Anything to stop him? Actually, yes, there. Forsaken does well to find Chronicle. After he had his eyes drawn by Durka darting across. What do we have now? Smoke's still going to be in place for this. Forsaken doing very well. Exceptionally well, actually, to even make this doable, right? This is a 1v2 now, but look who's still alive. It's Durka, and he's on the run. You should be able to get a plant here.
Say, with the plant, it'll be one off the showstopper, so you want to see Devi and Mindfreak stacked up here for a trade. Problem being, Devi has an operator. Durka looking to play deep on this. The smoke going to force him back in.
Did he get spotted?
There was no ping.
No. Hold on. Tries to go for the first shot. He has to be almost proactive in this, right? He's committed to this sort of play style. Does Devi even expect the barrel surely shows first? It doesn't matter. Durka so
Nade
quick
as
with
well.
it. Oh dear, he doesn't want the nade, he wants the rocket! Oh, Fnatic just ripping down PRX. This looks done, Mike.
Played to perfection. They said no hesitation at all. I didn't even spot actually. Gets the paint shell reset as well off that first kill.
Enemy remaining.
Devi, unfortunately, the one with the operator has to come forward, take something, and the spacing just not there. 8-1 the scoreline here on Bind. Ultimate's online now for PRX, only missing the orbital strike, but very little for them to work with here. Almost back to stack roulette here, 4 over towards A side.
Yep.
Forsaken left to try and anchor here on the other side.
This is a lot to handle.
PRX dumping everything here, Lauren.
Yeah,
everything.
Including the kitchen sink at this point. There's a lot of pressure on Fnatic, but there has been no kills. There's been no blood drawn at this point. They're still just holding towards long.
The only space they've really taken away is on A short here, with CGRS posted up deep now. Now drifting into a 3-man stack onto B. Fnatic, no damage taken yet.
That's the first, Divide as well. That's not bad. Flash. Mindfreak swings it, gorgeous, lovely. Finally getting a bit of a fight back here.
Spike down B.
Now a 2v4. Was a 5. They know where these players are, but the spike is down on 1. Can they get that back?
I have
Yes,
retrieved the
okay.
spike.
Alpha going on a solo mission. Chronicle off towards Hookah. They've split their forces, PRX. Didn't see it, I think. Chronicle not noting the player. Hearing the jump spot, spots the
30
player.
seconds left.
Forsaken should have this cross though. He does. Clean with it. And now Alpha, this gets very difficult and it becomes impossible. Forsaken is putting in serious work here for PRX.
Yes, he really is. Thank God they convert that, because it's a dump of utility and ultimates at the start of this, and it feels like it almost amounts to nothing until Devi finds this kill, then Mindfreak doubles down on it.
I know.
2 on the board now. PRX string anything else together behind this. Only got the pit to work with on the side of Fnatic, so not too many tools available to throw at this to convert.
Yeah, they're going to hear the jump spot. They're going to get another punish on this. And you can see Durka trying to close the gap. That was the call at the start there. Going to force the hand a little as well. Utility going to slow on the back of the mosh pit. Fnatic taking space this time, but they have a bit more of a default to lean back to. There's no stone left unturned this round.
It's another 4-man stack towards B this time, but Mind Freak, I guess, with the orbital strike and ability to stall out, buy some time for the rotation to come through if Fnatic try and find the plant there.
They're trying to re-clear, but they're going to be behind the curve. They can send Forsaken over towards A, but it depends on the timing that he gets here. Okay, right about now. Smokes to go up, so we can't really change too much. Let's at least get out towards backside, but Plant going to be tested. Anything to stop it? No, and the pit's going to be invested too, Mike. This is a lot of ults coming on in. Forsaken does find Durka. Plant gets denied. 28 seconds, and Boast is detained.
It's going to find 2 here. CGRS will fall as well. Fnatic now in a 4v3.
Thought you'd done enough taking down Durka, but Leo's still alive. There's still a chance. Mind Freak, though, has been critical, as has Forsaken. They lose out on Mind Freak, but with 11 seconds, can they get the plant down this time around? Fnatic, yes they can. 3-player advantage to the 2. Make it just 1 now. Forsaken struggling here. How do you find these 3? First couple of steps in. Managing to navigate past
The bait
Chronicle.
works for him, actually, with the weapon drop. The decay taking effect, though. Forsaken will fall. Fnatic find their 9th. And this is one where, actually, it doesn't even come down to the orbital strike to stall out.
No.
PRX are here so early. There's so much pressure on this plant coming through, but Leo digs his heels in on that lamps hold.
2 to 9 now. Unable to string that round together. This is when we're in a drought here.
Yeah,
for
round
PRX.
12, a Stinger comes in, a Sheriff's here,
Yeah.
no ultimates available. Staring down the barrel of a 10-2 half, another demoralizing first half performance.
I think that's a pretty fair assessment. This isn't fun to play if you're PRX, really. I know, you know, they've still got smiles, still trying to keep their heads up, but you got 2 rounds on your map. This isn't really how you want things to be going, but that's a good start. Isolating Alpha towards the backside of Shower could be great, but you could already see the consideration. This is going to be an A-piece ending. Durka's already creeping closer. Work with this utility going forward.
Molly invested fairly early, actually. The Cove as well to cut off the sight lines, but it's going to be difficult for PRX to do much once this first wave of utility goes down, to be honest with you. Spy in a key position, finds Boaster. It's now a 5v3, and actually Fnatic don't get the plant yet.
No, Leo was waiting back for a really long time. I'm not sure what he was maybe waiting on, but
Hoping that Chronicle and Durka will find kills here, potentially.
maybe. And on the drop, wait, Chronicle found the kill there. Took down, wait, Chronicle found a follow-up! They had so many bodies on this site. But Leo's got the spike here, and he's in so much trouble. Durka needs to try and bail him out. He can't do it in time. There we go. A little bit of relief at the very end there for PRX. Making it to 3. I mean, it's not a complete loss, but it's certainly a very uphill struggle.
Something to cling on to in terms of hope or cope. But we need another big comeback here, similar to map 1 from PRX. Fnatic just in the groove right now. It's such a terrifying rhythm.
Vibing.
One enemy.
Yeah,
Just vibing. I mean, I don't know what you're meant to do against this, and I don't think PRX does either. This is their map choice. They got 3. Yes, it's a little more than they had before, but it's still not much. Try and take this lead away from Fnatic. Now, they do have more than the first map on that first half, but it's still not much.
no, and I want to come back to a point here after the pistol. Potentially here, PRX get on the board. Talking composition once again for Fnatic. Chronicle, lots of bodies outside this, yeah. Wisely going to give it up. Tries to deal with the Trailblazer, not stand up, so it'll be difficult to follow up. He gets 2!
He's backpedaling away! They're all
my
here!
God.
They're all here! Mind Freak is the last one alive. He thought Chronicle was dead. Look at that smile. Drags them to their grave.
The TP pinch comes through, but like I said, Chronicle,
He's backpedaling away!
they're desperate to follow up on this Trailblazer. Denies the possibility of the stun, then gets 2 kills on top of it, by the way.
Look at this! Oh,
An A.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
this guy's very good at the game, isn't he? What on earth?
Right there.
Well, Starts with a pistol. Oh, ahead of the wall. Ah. I'm hoping they'd negate the flash a little. Not to be. So we get the test. It's not really a stack, it's 3 players. So we get to see what Durka can do. He's got Leo by his side. That's one.
Spike down B.
Paint shot.
Nice.
Away it goes.
That's good, yeah.
Okay, they've taken down 1. That's a recovered weapon. Oh, that's 2.
Oh,
That's
well,
a
that was
bulldog.
Durka, yeah. Giving away the bulldog here.
Durka's got something to do tonight, apparently.
Yeah.
Just
He's trying to
busy.
speed run bind here.
I'm pushing long. Huh? Fair enough. So, oh.
Gets spotted.
Oh,
He's in the
that's
iPad, his
spot.
elbow sticks out. That's ridiculous. The CGRS down to 14 HP, a Stinger and a Bulldog to work with here, but...
Most is going to spot this. Should be... Oh, the dink as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, Alpha's feeling a bit of pressure there. They're both on this side. He doesn't know that. Yeah, they've crossed through. They still haven't found him. How did he see... How's he found the second there so easily?
You know something we don't. This is brutal. First and second on the board here. I mean, you talk about the mountain to climb once again.
It does have to start with a pistol, really. It's just... Okay, so let's say this goes the way it does. You can, like... No, let's call it. There's a bonus round coming in, but they still... The only issue for this quote-unquote bonus is it's 1 Bulldog. It's not
That's
like
the same bonus as they had on Lotus.
Yeah, exactly. It's incredibly strong. So it's not like they're really coming in with an issue, and you still feel as though from one of these players on Fnatic, they'll give you a round. So it's like, where does PRX now find any semblance of safety? There isn't much. They're going to go for a little bit of a B piece, it looks like, or at least imply they are.
The utility investment here. It's all very early on.
Haven't made it to the site at all yet. They haven't actually played the Fnatic players either. Durka's found a little bit of room to watch that cross. CGRS will go down. Leo going to be able to catch the cross.
Oh my God!
Doing that twice now. Twice. It's put a fork in it. This one's done. That's
Leo
12.
didn't even blink.
Nah, he knew exactly where he was.
That is ridiculous. It's instantaneous as well, this last shot. I mean, these guys are just different. 12-3 now. PRX will be able to force back in here. Missing a shield for Devi. 2 Bulldogs. Jing with a judge. And they're going towards Alpha setup.
Cool.
It's Alpha and Chronicle to try and hold down the fort here on A site.
Good luck, PRX. This is the one that has to count. Will Fnatic close the series out and make it look easy, comfortable, untested? Chronicle, gun glowing, and for a reason. But PRX adjust now. Some Boaster on the other side, all alone here. Rotations are on the way, but no one said save him yet.
Molly under the window is going to slow things down here.
Oh, there's the savior! Alpha comes around, gets 2 just. So you can see Jing getting towards the site. It's down to 2v2. Jing and Mind Freak up against Chronicle and Durka. Spike is down. They're yet to plant it, and Jing is desperate to try and hold on to this, hold that close territory. 91 HP. The first challenger emerges. Second, he's got him dead. Jing holding on for another round.
Only 2 survived though, so it's not going to give them any stability, any comfort in terms of the economy here. A very pacey fake here. They Boaster almost buys enough time here for a couple of members of Fnatic to swing out spawn, but doesn't come through. I think Durka's maybe a little bit hesitant just because Jing closes out that kill on Boaster.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Give me a reason to believe. Give me something. If it's off the back of this player, sure. I'm down for it. Jing, show me what you got. There you go, found the camera. Take that away.
They fake the pinch once again with the Trailblazer here. I mean, Durka and Leo are ready to collapse. I guess kept in position now because Leo did note somebody deep on Fountain with that first flash. Will on the second as well.
Slow creep back around towards A. Once again, Chronicle and Alpha tested. First contact made. Jing lucky to be standing after that. An opportunity there. Passes. And the site now going to be flooded. Jing, lovely work towards Chronicle. He's opened up a chance as Alpha slips a little deeper. Real position as the plant comes in, but the time is on Paper X's side. With this post plant, what do they have for it? You can see Alpha getting so close, gets checked on. Fantastic work. Paper X finally stabilizing a little here. And Jing takes away Leo from this. And Boaster with that judge ain't going to find much value on the playback here.
No. Shouldn't be given a kill. We're going to have to potentially swap out here to one of these weapons close by. I said it wasn't clean on the previous here. 5 standing is massive for Paper X. In terms of the comeback, they have to get in motion early on. The ability to gain a buy-in hand behind this. And some ultimates starting to come online as well. Forsaken 1 away from the Reckoning. Mind Freak 2 off the orbital strike. 1 for the Seekers. CGRS and Jing already have theirs available. You've got to say Paper X with an advantage here, at least in the next, what, 2 to 3 rounds potentially.
Yes.
They could be frugal in approach.
And Jing is starting to find a bit more value here. He was critical to them, actually, almost making the scoreline not look atrocious in that one. He keeps doing that now, joined by maybe Forsaken. Those two could really get going. For now, though, still a buy, still enough of a buy that you have to pay attention here for Fnatic. It's not perfect by any means. A couple of gaps here and there. Been an adjustment made. The third player pulled over towards A, and a proactive start towards Shower, but the response is good here from Paper X. Try and take that space. Nice slow down though. They're just gonna go through it, disrespecting that utility. Careful, Jing! Flung back in. Posts the ult, almost caught on the cross, but not.
It's only the Cove that saves him there, I think.
I think so. I just heard it break as he was spamming. Trying to bait in.
He detained both of them!
Oh, wait, he got Leo as well? Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh dear, okay, good. Nice work between Forsaken, CGRS. Wasn't bad. I was a little worried that Leo would have had them pretty much dead to rights there if they tried to chase down Boaster.
They just can't split up quick enough.
Yep.
Problem being, I said they needed to be frugal. Massive investment to get that one on the board. Still a 6-round gap. And now Fnatic actually take the upper hand on a light shield purchase, but rifles across the board and 3 ultimates to work with. See if Chronicle actually going to shut down Showers immediately here with the pit. He will.
Okay. Allows a little bit more. I don't even say less pressure on Alpha. It's a lot of pressure on Alpha anyway. He's got the whole team coming towards him here. All that utility invested. No plant to be seen just yet. Toying with it now. And Fnatic's still holding their ground here, and Jing gets a little too ahead of himself.
Yeah.
That's a mistake to be made, and now wants to be punished. Good trade from CGRS, though. Is Chronicle going to finally show his hand? Alpha swings out as well. But it's down to the 2v2, and there's still no plant.
And Durka's got a showstopper, so he can deny it even further. Boaster with 1 smoke available here.
Pain shot, heard that scent. Is this a TP? Do they take it? No. Not yet, at least.
Mind Freak has the molly and 1 off the orbital strike, but Durka's anticipating a rotation potentially. So yeah, he can't deny this now. Paper X set up for success now with the molly and the orbital strike available.
Mind Freak needs to play carefully though. He has to play his life, right? Like, he got...
She's preemptively.
That's not what I expected here. There's the showstopper. Does it find anyone? No. Forces them out into the open though. Dirk 56 can't connect the shot. And now it's on Boaster in the 1v2. Close down the account. Now he's only going to get 1. Paper X making it up to 7 now. Got a game on our hands here.
That gap getting smaller and smaller. Whilst I was questioning the investment for Paper X, actually Fnatic now burn up everything. 2 off the orbital strike, 3 from the Seekers. They will actually call a timeout here. Maybe try and take stock, slow things down just a little bit. I'll take this chance to talk about the composition again. I'm surprised, obviously, with what you expect Paper X to pull out here. Initially, this Cypher application for Fnatic was tailor-made.
Last this time, though, leaning back towards B. So they haven't committed to it fully just yet. but we'll see how the start goes.
To take nothing away from Chronicle and Alpha are playing fantastically on the defensive side. That's not
yeah.
to take anything away from them individually at all.
No, if we're just talking composition kind of outdos, you know, it is very hard to play that Cypher when you are up against 5. Now, the switch outs come in here, and Chronicle's gone over towards Fuka this time. Going to take first contact on the back of that dog, and slips away deeper towards the site.
Progress towards long as well. Lots of utility invested here. Paint Shell might catch, but Boast actually finds a kill.
Oh.
Gets the orbital strike off that as well.
This could be massive. When does he commit to it? Maybe off the back of this
Get a
info?
stun.
Nothing. It's just going to drive, and it's going to work very well for them. Chronicle capitalizes, and now a 4v1. Defy with it all to do.
Down B.
Insurmountable odds against him now, and he can't get across the line. Fnatic look formidable here, making PRX look irrelevant to the outcome. This felt like a good attempt from PRX to bring a closer game in that second half, but the damage was done on that first half and on map 1.
Yeah, I feel like PRX are just totally suffocated, silenced almost by the approach here from Fnatic. The amount of control you see in some of these rounds, and players like Forsaken and Jing made to feel or look passive because there's so few
Wild.
options. Yeah.
So, first map finishing at 13-5, 13-7 here in the second. Good try from PRX. But I think we've all noted it. Those who watch EMEA aware of it. The Fnatic of past times is long gone now. This new roster is the full package. The upgrades were perfect, the selections were great. We saw it kind of first really showing that validity over, obviously, a lock-in. Followed up here, that form has really not dipped.
And this is a playstyle we haven't seen Fnatic have to employ in the region. We were talking about them potentially coasting, not having to dig too deep in the playbook.